Today we are doing page 99 and 100. We made it to page 100 and we are talking about measures of time today. Up in your beige box at the top of the page, it's going to have a lot of what you need to figure out how much all the different time equals to. That'll make sense when you look at the box at the top. First thing we're going to do, though, before we start, is you need to figure out if you can guess how long a minute is. Ready, set, go. And so hopefully you're not looking at your watch or a clock right now. You're going to guess when it's been 1 minute. One minute. And we know 1 minute equals 60 seconds. How many seconds has it been? Are we almost to a minute? And that is 1 minute. We made it 1 minute. I wonder if you guessed it right. Here we go. First one, 1A, it's asking 1 year equals how many days? 1 year, and if you look up above in the box, equals 365 days. 1B, 1 year is how many months? It's 12 months. 1C, 1 hour is how many minutes? There are 60 minutes in an hour. 1D, 1 year equals, and it said up above, about 52 weeks. I want you to squeeze that in, write out the word about 52. It's about 52 weeks. 1 minute is how many seconds? Well, that goes along with the game we just played, 60 seconds. 1 week is how many days? 7. And 1 decade is 10 years. Can any of you tell your parents that you are a decade old? Yeah, if you're 10 years old, I guess so. 1 century, how many years? 100. 100. And think about when we did metric measures earlier in the year. And centimeter, how many centimeters were there in a meter? Well, there was 100 centimeters. And just like century, similar root word. Let's go on to H. 1 leap year. We look up above. It's 366. And 1 millennium is going to be 1,000 years. Okay, number 2. It says write the pairs of factors for these numbers. Use the factoring chart if necessary. So the pairs of factors, first number we have is 10 with 2 blanks below it. When it's asking for pairs of factors, it's saying what number times what number will equal 10. And so we got to ask ourselves here, what times what will equal 10? First one, simple, 1 times 10 will equal 10. And you got to figure out the other one. What else will go into 10? 2 times 5. And so our pairs of factors are 1 and 10, 2 and 5. And if it were to ask you, what are your factors? Not asking what are your pairs of factors, but what are your factors? You'd say 1, 2, 5, 10. The next one says 6. What numbers go into 6? 1 and 6. And 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Our pairs of factors are 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Our factors are 1, 2, 3, 6. The next one, we have the number 4 with 2 blanks. 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. So our pairs of factors are 1 and 4 and 2 and 2. If it was to ask you what are the factors, well, you wouldn't have to say 2 times. You would just say 1, 2, 4 are the factors for 4. The number 12, we're given 3 blanks because there's going to be more numbers that go into it. 1 and 12, the easy one first. And then 2 times 6 is 12. And then also 3 times 4 is 12. So our pairs of factors are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Our factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. I'll let you do those last 3 on your own, figuring out the factors, the pairs of factors for 9, 8, 5. Let's do the dividing together, 3a. It asks 399 divided by 21. Does 21 go into 3? No. Let's put an X above our 3. Does 21 go into 39? Yes. So we know our first number will be right there. How many times does... Now we're going to do what we've done before where we're covering up numbers. We're going to cover up now, and we're only looking at the 39. We're only looking at that part there right now. How many times does 2, we're covering up our last numbers, go into 3? Goes in 1 time. And then we're doing 1 times 21. That gives us 21. Go ahead and subtract. You get 18. Bring down the 9. And now we're having to figure out how many times 21 goes into 189. Do the same thing to estimate it. Cover up your last digit in both numbers. Cover up this and cover up this, so that you're just asking yourself, how many times does 2 go into 18? 2 goes into 18 9 times. Remember, it might be right, it might be wrong, but it will be close. We don't just do 9 times 2 now. We need to work out the 21 times the 9. Oops, over here. 21 times 9. When you do that, 21 times 9, you end up getting even 189. It goes in perfectly. Finish it up, subtract, you have 0. And your answer is 19. In the directions it says divide and check. So you have to check it. In order to check it, you multiply this number and this number here. And if it's correct, you'll get that number there. Let's go ahead and do that. 19 times 21. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 1 is 1. Go ahead and put your 0 here. The next part now. 9 times 2 is 18. Carry 1. And 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. Now we need to add up what we've gotten here. And we get 399. Is this number the same as this number? Yes, it is. So it checks. We put a check mark here. Make sure you circle your answer at the top, the 19. You're going to go ahead and do the rest on your own. You're going to do more of the factoring in 7, 8, and 9. I mean 7 and 8 at the end of page 100. Maybe I'll do 7 with you right now. 6 with the blanks. Well, 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. And then in 8, so that's number 7, it's asking you to figure out the pairs of factors, and we just did that. And then number 8, it takes the same number, 6, and it's asking, with 4 blanks there, what are your factors? Well, your factors are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 6. Put them in order like that when you do these problems. And then know that a crocodile is a cannibal. And what a cannibal is it'll eat other crocodiles. Does not chew its food, but swallows it whole. It carries several pounds of small stones in its stomach to aid in the grinding up and digesting of its nourishment. Crocodiles, they do cry tears, but they are crocodile tears. Not real tears at all, but glandular excretions that serve to expel excess salt from the eyes. And they continually grow new sets of teeth to replace old teeth. A crocodile cannot move its tongue, and it's because it's rooted in the base and the bottom of its mouth. So it can't stick out its tongue or stick it up. It's just kind of sitting on the bottom of its mouth. And they're actually pretty surprisingly fast on land. If a crocodile is chasing you, what you need to do is run in a zigzag motion. Because the crocodile, it is fast, but it can't suddenly change directions easily. So remember, if while you're finishing up your math page, if a crocodile comes after you, don't just run away from it because it is fast, but run in a zigzag motion. And you should be able to get away from it, and you should be able to finish page 100.